How much to draw a dick on the paper? 250 and I'll do it, but it'll be a primitive one. Into it. Ah! All right. You get bathroom stall dick drawing for that much. So the basic idea here is that by flowing, okay, we'll draw our little diagram. You got a box full of water. Or it's water plus something to make it more basic, plus other stuff to make it more conductive. You connect power across 2 electrodes that sit in the water. I don't know why I drew mine to look like balls, but you get the point. Around each of these electrodes, you'll get bubbles of air where the water starts splitting apart. Man, this is not a good scientific, I should have done more pre-research on this. I'm realizing now, I don't have a great explanation of how the actual, like, the nitty-gritty of the chemistry works for this. But basically, you'll get bubbles forming around these electrodes that'll rise to the surface where the water is being ripped apart. So you're splitting it into you're splitting your H2O into hydrogen and oxygen. And you'll get 2 times the hydrogen to oxygen because there's 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen in the molecule. Where's the reaction formula accounting for the electrons in orbitals? See, this is where my science knowledge falls apart. I'm not great at chemistry. So out of this pot will just rise a mix of HHO, which is called Brown's gas. This is an incredibly flammable, explosive gas. And this is actually not my aim to make. So if you isolate the electrodes, which is what I plan to do with how I'm building this, for the main reason of, I saw a guy on YouTube do it, so I realized it's a pretty good idea. For our electrodes, I got these whisks, because they're really cheap. That's a lot of whisks. Yeah, we only need 2. 1 for each end. Hang on, let's rip this thing asunder. Let's rip it in half. Where the hell is my scissor? I did this when I was a kid. Just put salt in the water. There's a little chlorine gas, but it made hydrogen fine. I made a bag of it explode. Yeah, that's why I'm not... There's a reason why I'm not using salt. So, the idea here is, we got this container. Actually, let me go get my sodium carbonate first, I guess, because I don't have any. I've brought the materials. This is my chunky salsa jar full of sodium carbonate that I made. So, I have a confession about this stream. This stream was conceived like 12 hours ago. Everything else was planned far in advance. This week's streaming was supposed to be the hotel cooking stream, which we're now doing Thursday, but it was supposed to be Monday. Then the head pat stream. Then the laser gun build. But the super professional company I bought my laser goggles from still hasn't shipped them after like 4 days. So I had to come up with something fast. So if you're like, this seems like a highly improvised stream, that's because it is. I had to use what I had on hand, which is more just a testament to the fact this is an easy project that you can do at home. All right, so the idea is that this is what's filled with water. We have these in here submerged. Shit, I forgot to get bottles. You need empty bottles to put them in to actually separate them. Otherwise, the whole thing will fill with the mixture of the gas. We need some kind of bottle to isolate these. That was what it is. So we can put 2 bottles in here and have the electrodes in different ones, keeping them separate from each other, but connected through the water conduit. It really is 2021! It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit out of date. Sure, it still tastes fine. It's probably fine. I don't want to chug both these. This is a lot of sugar. How much sugar is in one of these? 34 grams? I'm not chugging 2 Gatorades. I've got these Starbucks bottles. These are glass. You remember on the hobo maxing stream when we made this little cup by taking this Ale 81 bottle and then we tied a string around it and lit it on fire and then dipped it in cold water and it broke the bottom off? We could do that method of taking the bottom off. It probably will work, I think. Let me get the cold water. It's not like ice water, but it'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna light this boy up. All right. Did I already burn all the alcohol out of that? I don't think that did it. It didn't fucking work. Okay, I think we need multiple loops. Now it's on fire. This will create a proper fault line. Yes! Well, it definitely cracked. Yes! It worked! Dude, if this one doesn't work, I'm getting a different bottle. This is ridiculous. Yes! Yes! It worked! It finally worked! Alright, So now, we do this number. This is the arrangement we need these to be at in the bottle. Like that. 2 hours in and we broke 2 bottles so far. These 2 need to go in this. Like, so. Alright, good, they fit. I didn't check to see if they fit first. So I'm glad they do. Or I'd be really feeling like an idiot. Alright, hang on, I'm getting my copper tubing out. You gotta keep this away from the locals. We'll try to feed it. It's time to get out the clamp. If y'all were here for the welder stream, you know how this goes. We're gonna crimp this in this and then drive it through the top and seal it. So the idea is that we crimp one end in the tube and the other end will go through the top of the bottle. So, oh wait, maybe that didn't work as well as I thought. This whisk is still kind of loose. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to find my drill bits, drill head, drill. Once again, we'll bring the clamp in. I think this will scrunch this properly. Yeah, hot glue. We're getting 5-minute crafts up in here. This hot glue better hold this heavy glass bottle to the lid of this thing. Also, I cut these copper pipes for nothing. I can't believe it. That looks lovely. Alright, bros, how'd I do? I'm glad we used this transparent container for this so that you can see this amazing glue job. Okay, it holds up. If the bottle falls, it'll start leaking whatever gas into the surrounding area. So we really don't want it to do that. Okay, let's let this dry while I find more glue. Okay, I'm just sealing these with glue. Alright. We have gotten this to this point. It's time to move to the science shelf over here, where we actually set up the hydrolysis. Alright, I think you guys can see this. Yeah. And then I can see you guys. Alright, there's our electrolytes. Alright. Now we're gonna add our sodium carbonate solution. Our solution? We're gonna make a sodium carbonate solution by adding our dry sodium carbonate to this. Also, we want to saturate this. As much as we can dissolve, we want to dissolve. Because that'll make it as conductive as possible. This stuff is a rare material. Alright, this is how we're gonna set this up. And then off these, I should be able to connect some back. I am going to put a zip tie around the base of this bag. Seal it shut. And if all goes well, it should be producing that good shit. This is gonna take forever. This is going to take forever. We can see your nuts on stream. Yeah, I know. Isn't this a great nut cam? Let's just go ahead and start cranking this up. Alright, we're gonna have to go pretty high voltage to get enough current. Okay, you can see bubbles forming, right? We need a lot more power. That's only... Add more electrolyte. Yeah, I don't think this is as saturated as it should be. Let's turn this off. Well, actually, no, this could all stay. I will add as much as I conceivably can to make it conduct as much as possible. Ooh, a fume cloud. It's not fumes, it's dust. Let's, that is hot. You know what I'm realizing is the other flaw? Is these are held in with hot glue, which softens when your electrodes get hot. Hey, remember like earlier in this when I was like, bro, it's electrolysis. I can't fuck this up. Here's a question. How much of this is hydrogen? This air right here. I forgot how zoomed in I was for a second. The hydrogen is going into the bag. It should be explosive at this point. Alright, let's try it. Okay, 1 second. I need to make a stick. Let's see if this actually bangs. Whoa, it did! Let's transfer some of this 3-year expired Gatorade into this, and then use the empty bottle. Finally, serum. So the idea is that we let this fill with water, it rises, so it'll stay in the bottle, right? Alright. Oh! We got a little something there. We got a little thrust. That was not a lot of hydrogen, though. But it is producing it. I got shit ready. Are you guys ready? Okay, first, I almost made a critical error and didn't turn the power off. Let's let the rest of the hydrogen dissipate into the bottle. And then... Oh. Alright. Ready?